everyone, it is Wednesday, November 5th, and welcome to FrameLoss. I am your host, 2 Inches. With me, as always, is from CJ.
What's up, guys?
What is FrameLoss, you ask? We are your weekly 1-hour video game talk show covering everything gaming related. Tonight, we discuss recent game cancellations, some games that should be canceled, and a studio that may have made their last game. But we'll get more on that later. We got a lot to cover on tonight's show, so let's just jump into it. Here's the question everybody wants. What have you been playing?
What have I? Oh yeah, I played Call of Duty and got my face stomped in.
You were the saltiest Call of Duty player
I
have seen in a long time.
That game is a load of crap. I'm
not.
gonna play so hard tonight.
It's not a load of crap. You just need map presence. That's all it is.
I would like a present of a game that doesn't suck. That's the present.
I don't know
that I want to get. I mean, I'm not giving up. I am gonna play the crap out of it tonight after we get off the air. I'm gonna destroy because I read a bunch of good tips. And then I'm
you read a bunch of really bad tips.
No,
what
great
you need
tips.
to do is you need to sit with me in free for all, and we'll just wreck fools.
I mean, we can try that.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll do anything. In addition, been playing Madden still. Still going ham on the XBONE. I can't call it that out loud because it responded to that the other day, and I don't know why.
It's thinking.
it learns.
Yeah.
So Sunset Overdrive, I pretty much gave up on.
But you can't because next week we are going to review Sunset Overdrive. See, if I say it now, we have to do it.
That's what I thought, and then I started saying things, and we didn't do them.
Well, this one we're going to do.
Okay.
I just said it.
All right, so I guess I'll go ham at it and beat it then.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
I've been going ham on Sunset Overdrive. I've been playing that a lot. I also got Call of Duty. I got Lords of the Fallen, and I've been playing that. Lords of the Fallen is really interesting because it's basically Dark Souls, but you can make very bad career decisions on your character.
How many Dark Souls games are gonna why is that everything now?
I don't know. No, there's not a lot.
There's Dark Souls, and then Dark Souls 2, and then
Lords of the Fallen.
Bloodborne.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are all the same people, though.
Oh, okay.
Lords of the Fallen, it has really bad voice acting, for one. But other than that, I'm having fun with it. It's just really difficult, and it plays very unique, I think.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to give it a shot when I'm through this season.
I played a lot of WoW this weekend, too, because Warlords is next week, and I've been preparing my character for that.
Yeah, everyone's been... I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong, but I have no interest in playing until Warlords.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been just trying to do stuff that I...
Never got to do that dungeon. Still mad about that.
Oh, yeah.
Every day someone's like, oh, we got to do this, and then I
That's
get home,
no one's ever on.
It. Yeah, it's BS.
Well, I'm always on, and just no one messages me.
You never message anyone.
That's because no one else is on.
Oh,
you see the cycle we're going through right now?
Yeah, it all checks out.
But that's basically it. I've been bouncing between everything because everything's coming out.
Yeah, that's rough month.
It's rough being a gamer who doesn't have a budget and just buys everything.
It's hard out there for a gamer.
I think it's worse for gamers who spend all their money on games because I have too much shit to play right now.
Yeah, it is. If I didn't have Forza Horizon, Call of Duty, Halo Master Chief, WWE, what else? Far Cry 4. If I didn't have all those games coming out to get through, then I would probably play way more Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
But it's I got to make those choices.
Yeah. Sunset's really fun, and we'll get to that next week on the review.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, fun. Sunset I'm enjoying heavily, so we'll get to that. Why don't you take us into our next little bit of business? Let me get that.
All right, guys.
This week I have the overlays right, so
whoosh,
not to email
overlays.
the entire show.
Releases of the week. Not a big week in terms of amount of games, but definitely a huge week in terms of games that came out. So, first up, obviously...
This week is quality over quantity.
Well, I don't know if I'd use that word, but there is not much quantity either. So, first up, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That came out on the PS4, the Xbone, the 360, the PS3, the PC. That's it.
Yep.
That's all of them. if you know Call of Duty, you know what this game is. It's pretty cool. You should check it out.
Well,
Career mode.
We're going to talk about it a little bit later on the show tonight if we have time.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah, because we've both been playing it. But
yeah, we streamed it last night.
If
but I have things to say about it.
My quick thing is just if you don't like online, the career is still good, and if you don't like career, the online is great. So
okay,
that's basically Call of Duty.
Yep.
MotoGP 14 for the PS4.
I'm shocked they still make those games, honestly.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they sell. I just don't get it. It's motorcycle racing for those who don't know, but not like Harley Davidson. It's like racing motorcycle racing. It's really weird. Well, it's not weird. It's just weird that they still make them.
Where you're taking corners at like 120 miles an hour with your knee like an inch off the ground.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I don't understand how they do it.
Also, Harvest Moon on the Nintendo 3DS. I'll be picking that up at some point. Not soon.
That's quality.
Yeah, I do like Harvest Moon way more than any game about just farming. I like Harvest Moon more than I like Farming Simulator.
See, the next one is the weakest offering.
I agree. And finally, BioShock Infinite, the complete edition for the PS3 and the 360. This comes with BioShock Infinite base game and all the downloadable content that they released for it. If you haven't played it yet, get it. It's $40, but
yeah,
pretty much everyone's played it.
I have another game to add to this list.
Oh, yeah.
Binding of Isaac Rebirth came out on the PS4 today. Or yesterday.
No, that's been out for a while, I thought.
No, Rebirth came out today. Or yesterday. I keep thinking today's Tuesday because we used to do the show on Tuesday. But it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday at 8:07 p.m.
Yeah. No, Rebirth came out yesterday on the PS4.
Okay, so yeah, Rebirth came out on the PS4. That's it for releases of the week.
Yeah, pretty... I'm happy about that because I can start playing some more of my backlog. Call of Duty, I don't play for the single player, so I don't care. I'm not going to touch it. So that's just a multiplayer. Like I'll play that like every now and then online to kill some time. I can play my backlog during this week because I got nothing else. So I'm a fan of this week.
Jealous.
With that, let's jump into news of the week because we got a bunch of news to talk about. And the biggest news was the news that was just announced right before the show. They were like, we're going to save this for FrameLoss.
It's a FrameLoss exclusive.
Well, they jumped the gun and showed it early, and it's their product, so I'll let them get away with it this one time.
Yeah, I mean, don't let it happen again.
But let's...
You know who you are.
I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to play the trailer, and then we'll get reactions when we come back. I do not care about this announcement one bit because I thought this was of all the Zelda games that have ever been released. This is the worst
Best.
Zelda game of all time, to me. But I know people really like it.
I think it's probably the hardest Zelda.
God, it's so bullshit.
It's super repetitive,
I hate
but in
it
a good way.
so much.
It's okay. So the reason I like it is because that was probably the first hard game I played. Because if you don't have a strategy guide, that game is almost impossible.
That game was hard, but hard for bullshit reasons.
Well, yeah, like figuring out what does and doesn't carry over in the days, and figuring out what you need to carry over and what you don't. It's so difficult. It probably took me 3 months to even get like any sort of significant progress.
Yeah. So that was announced earlier today on Nintendo Direct, probably around 6 p.m. I thought it was good enough to show just because people love Zelda. I'm not a huge fan, and it's kind of a big deal. They also announced the Collector's Edition for the game, which you can pre-order, I think, right now. The game comes out in spring 2015. I have a screenshot. Bam! That's the Collector's Edition. It comes with a pin badge, a steelbook. I think this is the first 3DS game to have a steelbook case, which is kind of cool.
I wish more games would do that.
It also comes with a double-sided poster.
Pokemon Omega Ruby.
That's not out yet.
And
that'll be first, though.
New Super Mario Brothers 2 had one. Looks like.
Okay.
So, 3, which is still good. Or
That's
4, probably, I guess.
Okay. Well, and Ruby's not out yet. Just take that.
But it'll be out before.
Yeah, it'll
Zelda.
be out before Zelda.
So
yeah. That's cool, I guess. I hate that game so much. I will not pick that up.
I'll buy it.
Boo to that game.
For sure. I'll buy it and get frustrated and forget to play it.
Okay.
So big news out of the what is this? The Electronic Freedom Foundation? Is that what it is?
Frontier Foundation. They're
Damn
pioneers.
Damn it, I was so close. All right, so from the EFF, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, they have petitioned the U.S. government for a way to resurrect old abandoned games. So essentially, they filed a petition to the Library of Congress and the United States Copyright Office this week over the modification of abandoned games, specifically those that require online connections to prevent privacy. So like Diablo 3 and SimCity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're seeking to change the current laws that would make them strip out the authentication checks as fair use of the software after... Sorry, they're stripping away... They want to get rid of laws and change the laws that would make stripping out the authentication illegal. That way they can put the servers back up or take the servers offline. Even with the servers offline, they can still play the games. It's a long sentence that I had to read, so it was kind of confusing, but that's
basically they want you to be able to play your games online forever.
Well, they want you to be able to play your games even after online is gone. They don't necessarily want to be able to put up servers, but they want those online checks to be able to be removed after the servers go down.
Okay, because everywhere I read about this, it talked about like let's say EA takes down the servers for like Madden 05.
Yeah.
And you can't play that online anymore. That's what most people I felt were reporting on. Like if like games took out the online mode, people were like, "But I paid for this."
I don't think so. But
okay,
again,
that didn't make sense to me, and I was like, "Who's gonna front the money for these servers and like stuff?"
It was a really long sentence.
This petition makes way more sense to me if that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so. That's how I understood.
That changes the game up a little bit.
Rizlinky says the company should just unlock the game when they shut off the servers. That's essentially what the petition will make them do, more or less.
Yeah.
It might be done by people outside of the company, but it would make it legal to do that.
Okay.
So.
I'm more on board with this than I was, because before I was just like, this is bullshit. This
it didn't make a lot
sense.
of sense before. I had to read this probably 3 times before we went on the air to even get to the point where I was stumbling just then. I have the petition up because I was like, oh, I'm going to read the petition and maybe I'll get some info there. And I gave up. It was just like, this is
it's just
miserable.
Legal jargon.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some other things in there. If it gains any traction, we can talk about it some more. But the biggest part is the abandoned games.
Next piece of news, and I got it right here, shaking it in my hand. Call of Duty screws up. So this Sunday, Call of Duty did something interesting where they did the Day Zero edition of the game. What that means is the game comes out a day before the game comes out. Okay. With that, companies were selling the Day One Xbox bundle. Now, it's not called the Day One Xbox bundle, and we'll get to that because there's a reason. What fans did not know when they were buying the game on Sunday was that they couldn't play it until Tuesday.
That's unbelievable.
So there's two copies of the game. There's a Day One edition and a regular edition.
And a Day Zero edition.
Or there's a Day Zero. I keep calling it Day One because Day Zero sounds dumb as hell. There's a Day Zero edition and a regular edition. The bundle comes with the regular edition, and you can see, I'm not going to hold it up too close because it'll screw up my stupid focus
it'll
on this
mess it
dumb
up.
camera. Nowhere on here does it say Day Zero edition.
Hold on, I'll hold up mine so they can see the difference.
Yours says Day Zero.
And on the back, too, it says Day Zero.
Mine doesn't say it anywhere. And I wasn't able to use this code on Sunday. And I felt that was bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
A bunch of people have returned to the systems defective because they couldn't play their game. And I don't blame them. If I paid $500 for a release bundle and I wasn't able to play the game in it, I'd be like, this is bullshit. On the other side of that, some companies were told that they could sell the game on Monday if people didn't pre-order it, which they weren't originally going to do. So they were selling people the non-Day Zero versions of the discs, and those discs also were not able to log into servers as well.
So foolish. How hard is it? It says Day Zero right on the front of it.
Well, no. They sold through all their Day Zero copies.
They were out.
And so they were selling the regular stock because...
Yeah, I mean, you don't want...
Who locks the disc?
Yeah, I don't... Well, okay,
at this point, who's at fault here?
Here's my question.
Because I assume companies like Best Buy and GameStop didn't just go like, well, just sell the game because it's already out. I assume they got clearance from Activision to sell the games.
I don't know about that.
If you break Street Date, all I'm saying is if you break Street Date...
Is it really breaking...
Yeah, no, because it's still Street Dated.
Yeah, but is it really breaking Street Date if you've authorized the sale of Day Zero copies? The Day Zero copies have the Street Date, not the Day One copies.
Right, but they were selling the Day One copies.
Right. What I'm saying is the Street Date is applicable to the Day Zero, not Day One.
No,
Day One. Two separate games.
Yeah, Day One had Street Date of. Originally, they were not going to sell those games. Originally, if you didn't pre-order Call of Duty, you didn't get a Day Zero copy, and you had to wait till Tuesday to buy it. Those were Street Dated. The game was still Street Dated.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if you break, from what I remember, it was like a $5,000 fine per copy sold on a Street Date break.
I don't know. I don't think they talked to Activision about it because I don't think they had that much time. I just don't think the Street Date... I think the Street Date was not Tuesday. It was Monday.
No, it's definitely Tuesday.
They may have been saying that, like, to get people to pre-order, but I don't think, like, the official Street Date. I don't think it had two Street Dates. I think it had the one officially.
No, well, that wasn't just GameStop saying the Street Date. That was everybody.
I know. I think that Activision was like, Day Zero Street Date is this, Day One Street Date is that, but I don't think that, like, legally they have any recourse. I think
Then what's the point of locking the discs?
Okay, so my follow-up question is, were the discs locked, or did you, because you needed to download an update right away? I was having, so when I installed it, it was like, hey, I have an update for you. Do you want to download it? And I was like, yep, definitely download. Come on. And it wasn't installing. And what happened was it couldn't get the update because the servers were like too packed, so it wasn't installing. I took the console offline, installed it, went fine. So I'm wondering if it was trying to get this update that couldn't be accessed.
I don't think the servers were as hammered as, hammered to the point where it was causing server issues.
I mean, I couldn't download the update for
Right. I mean, that could just be Activision like having bad updates. No, but the disc was like locked.
Well,
like,
I got it after. It worked after.
Right. From what I heard, the non-day zero versions of the disc, when you put them in, it told like it wouldn't let you even boot up the game.
Yeah,
like it wasn't asking for an update.
I wish that there was. I wish we either knew someone that did this or had like video or something, because I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm legitimately interested in like how it happened. So
it didn't go well for companies that were selling the non-day zero versions of the discs.
And people who were buying non-day zero.
And people who were buying non-day zero. The whole just release the dumb game.
Well, I mean that's how I feel about every game.
Yeah.
Someone posted on Reddit a picture of Master Chief Collection. I was like, great, now I have to think about the fact that all these stores have it now and I can't buy it for another week. Thanks, Reddit.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love you, Reddit. Don't be mad at us. Oh, God. So that went pretty poorly. Another thing that has gone poorly is EA's venture into the MOBA realm.
Oh, this is our weekly MOBA news.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good MOBA news in a while.
So, for those of you that are into MOBAs, you might remember EA venturing into the arena with a game called Dawngate. For those of you that aren't into MOBAs, I'm quite sure you don't remember this game, and that's a big reason for what happened. So, the news is that EA has completely announced a cancellation of the game. It has barely... I don't even think it's out of beta. I think it was in closed beta for almost 2 years. Open beta for... Or it was in closed beta for a year, and then it was in open beta for 6 months. The game's grown, the game's had progress, but EA is deciding to pull the plug. I think they have, 90 days, 30 days, something like that?
I think 60 days.
60 days, the one I missed. Great. So...
you might be right with the 90. I'm picturing 90 in my head.
I know they still have some time. It's not a lot of time. Great news for me, because I'm so tired of MOBAs. I'm so tired of...
And they were pretty... I thought they were pretty far along, because...
They were taking, crazy far along.
They were taking, like... You could spend real money in the beta.
Yeah.
And that comes to the end of this news, is that there will be full refunds if you've bought stuff in the beta. They're giving out... I don't know how they're giving it to you, but they are giving full refunds back if you spend money.
That's good. I think that that's really good of them, and I'm shocked, frankly, that EA is doing that. I would not expect that out of EA. I would expect them to just cut and run. So,
in other cancellation news, before I jump to that, I knew about Dawngate, but I had zero interest in that game.
I played it. It's just not.
Was that
fun.
at PAX?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played it. It just wasn't fun. It was. I mean,
it just looked so bland.
When the measuring stick is League of Legends, which is either you like MOBAs or you don't. But if you like MOBAs, League is very good. It's the community is the awful part about League.
Heroes of the Storm all day.
I mean, we'll see. It has a legit shot, but right now, League is king, unquestioned.
Oh, I'm not saying Heroes will take League down in MOBAs. I'm saying Heroes is more fun.
But Dawngate did a bad job of trying to emulate.
Yes, very bad.
Games like Heroes of the Storm, like Tuan just said, Infinite Crisis, they at least have a unique take on the genre, as opposed to Dawngate literally just trying to copy.
Yeah, I'm so sick of Infinite Crisis.
Why? You don't even play it.
Right. I can't stop getting emails of them giving me more currency to spend on that game that I have no interest in playing.
Awesome.
But I'm not going to turn it down. Think of the savings.
Yeah. What if you want to play someday?
Yeah. Let's keep the cancel train rolling. Bethesda has officially canceled Prey 2, originally announced back in 2011. And when I saw the announcement, I was pretty excited because Prey 1, albeit an extremely weird FPS,
super weird,
was really fun in a strange way. Prey 2 was the sequel to the 2006 Prey. Story concentrated on U.S. Marshal Killian Samuels, which is a really badass name, abducted by aliens and now working as an amnesiac bounty hunter on the alien world Exodus, struggling to remember his past. In a quote from Bethesda, it wasn't up to our quality standard, and we decided to cancel it. It is no longer in development. That wasn't an easy decision, but it's one that won't surprise many folks, given that we haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
I would love to repeat the first sentence. It wasn't up to our quality standard.
Yeah, I mean, I think that really tells you all you need to know about Prey 2. If Bethesda was like, this is too buggy.
The company that never releases a game that works out of the box, this game was not up to snuff.
I could just imagine them going through it and being like, there's too many bugs, and everyone's just like, excuse me?
Did they install it and their like motherboard just melted and they were like, ooh, we can't release that one?
That's a severe.
I can't fathom what doesn't meet their quality standard. Like just wireframe and broken code.
Yeah. I never thought I would hear those words out of Bethesda.
Yeah. No Bethesda bias here, folks.
I'm not biased. I mean,
I'm super biased.
You don't like them.
I hate them.
I at least like the games, but they are full of bugs. It's not a debate.
Yeah.
Like they just are. So, and then we had a what I like to call a pre-cancellation.
Yeah, right? This is a pre-cancellation. Also from Bethesda. So today, a German patent for Fallout 4 Boston Dance Mix 2015 EX Alpha went live. And the internet freaked out, went, oh my god, this is real. Oh my god, Fallout 4. And,
this is real. I definitely haven't fallen for this one before.
Yeah, and Bethesda was pretty quick on the, like, just sit down, internet. Get out of here.
Dawson goes, what did they install it and it worked? Not buggy enough.
I like the cut of your jib, Dawson. In a tweet by Bethesda, the German trademark filing, that's one making the rounds, is a hoax. This didn't come from our offices. I don't know why anyone believed it. This already happened, and we all fell for it. This has happened every year for the past, 4 years. Every year, someone's like, oh my god, Fallout in Boston. And then the internet goes apeshit, and then Bethesda waits, and they're like, tee-hee, it's not us. I love someone on Reddit commenting in the thread that was like, this game isn't real, was like, I knew it wasn't real. That's a stupid name anyway. That's what tipped you off, was the Shadow of Boston name. I can't wait until they finally announce Fallout 4, and it's Fallout 4, fuck Boston. Fallout 4, New York City. Yeah. Fallout 4, Yankees Collector's Edition.
Mother effer.
This goes in with the I don't care, Bethesda.
I mean, yeah, I can't believe people fell for it. Yeah, that's all I can say. I didn't believe it. I don't know why anyone believed it. Yeah. That's that.
We don't have this written down, but since we're talking about Bethesda, I might as well bring it up, because I wanted to talk about it anyway. We'll get through it real quick. But also on the Bethesda news train, Elder Scrolls Online is still not out for the consoles.
Hold on. Don't you... First of all, Elder Scrolls Online is still a game. So that's a piece of news for everyone.
Yeah, it's still a functioning... Well...
That's a game that...
It's still a game that exists.
Yeah, it's a game that happened, and it is a playable game.
Yeah.
I know most of you forgot, so...
But this was... when did Elder Scrolls Online come out? Wasn't that...
A year ago.
Yeah, wasn't that last year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was the end of last year.
Yeah, it was right
during
around
the holidays.
December.
Yeah. It was supposed to come out on the console in February, I believe. And it's still not out, and there's still no word on when it's coming out. Since this is a show about cancellations, Bethesda, please send FrameLoss an email confirming the cancellation of Elder Scrolls Online on the next-gen consoles, because we don't want your broken-ass shitty game ever coming out on it. It didn't work on PC. It's not going to work on the console.
Well,
don't be Final Fantasy 14.
Bethesda didn't make Elder Scrolls Online, though.
Who did?
What is the name of that? ZeniMax.
No, ZeniMax is the company that owns Bethesda.
Okay, well, they developed it. ZeniMax Online Studios is the developers.
Okay, that's weird.
So...
Yeah.
I don't think ZeniMax owns Bethesda. I think it's the other way around.
No.
Because Bethesda published it.
I think ZeniMax owns... Because ZeniMax also owns id.
Oh, ZeniMax Online Studios is a subsidiary of ZeniMax Media.
Okay, yeah, ZeniMax Media owns
Okay.
Bethesda
So yeah.
and it.
So this was like its own little branch that did
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, it
and
sucks, and I don't want it
clearly
on
is
my, I
ready
don't want
to
it on
be
my
observed.
console. In the theme of cancellations, please just announce that one canceled.
God, I can't.
Do
can't
us a
believe
flavor.
I don't know how it's still a game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Let's keep the happy news train rolling.
Yeah. Please from developers. So I know you've been following along with us as far as the Drive Club scandal is concerned. We do have another Drive Club status update for you guys. It's been 4 weeks since Drive Club has been released on the PS4.
That's 1 month for people paying attention.
30 or 31 whole days, depending on which month it is. So the president of Worldwide Studios, Shuhei Yoshida, Worldwide Studios, the people who made the game, wrote this letter. I'll just read through it really quickly. Hi, everyone. I wanted to provide you with the latest update on Drive Club. Unfortunately, the road to launch has been a little rocky. And we are truly sorry that so many of you have not been able to enjoy everything that we had hoped Drive Club would deliver. We've been listening to your feedback, realize the patience understandably is running out. Evo is working around the clock to close the gap, and we have deployed additional engineering resources to help resolve the remaining issues as soon as possible. Unfortunately, timeframes required to roll out the fully connected experience will be longer than anticipated, and we do not have an exact time frame for when they will be resolved. We'll continue to update you on the progress. You can find the latest info on the Drive Club fan page. We are also very conscious that we have disappointed so many of you who are looking forward to playing on the promised PS Plus edition. Our first priority to provide you with the best possible experience while playing Drive Club. So with the high volume of new players and additional server load, the PS Plus edition is anticipated... With those things, the PS Plus edition is anticipated to bring. We are currently not confident that they can guarantee the best online experience. Until we can ensure that everyone can enjoy the full social connected online experience, we will be postponing the release of the PS Plus edition until further notice. Follows up with another apology, another thank you for being so patient, etc., fluff. So, the real question after this announcement, can this game be saved at this point?
I don't know. I think the damage has been done. I think once it's released on Plus, I think people will download it on Plus. I'll definitely download it for free, and I'll play the Plus version.
You have? Why are you going to download it?
No, I traded that shit in.
Oh, okay.
I got rid of that, like, day 2.
Good move.
I jumped right out of that ship. No, I will download the Plus version and I will play around in that because it's free. But they don't deserve my money.
Yeah,
they already got it because I bought it. But
so I don't think it's salvageable. I think that this.
No. I don't think people are gonna. This is what I don't think. I don't think people are gonna buy or play the Plus version and then go out and buy the game. I think a ton of people will download the Plus version because it's free.
I don't even think people will. I mean,
it's free, and
even if they do download them, I don't think that they're going to spend a lot of time playing it. Having played it, I can't see that social sharing is going to add that much to this game.
No. I didn't say they're going to go hardcore on it. They'll download it, play it, and then like delete it from the thing.
Yeah.
But I think a ton of people will download it once it's available. I see that happening. But I don't think they're going to spend time playing it.
I think that's a bad metric because everyone with PS Plus downloads everything anyway.
Exactly. That's what I was getting to. And with games like The Crew coming out and Next Car Game, this game had to hit when it hit.
Yep.
And it was even hitting at a really bad spot because there were other car games coming out too. This game should have hit when it originally was supposed to hit, which this was a launch title. And we said it last week, what the hell did this game look like at launch and why they delayed it?
Yeah, I would love to talk to the developers and be like, what did you spend that year on?
Yeah.
If this is what the game looks like.
Maybe, do you think it's just them trying to reach just too far with all the cool like NASA like sky stuff and the way the water moves and all the... Do you think it was them going too far in that and not enough into the actual game?
I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know what they did have and what they didn't have. I don't know if they did all that before and were like, oh, holy crap, we forgot to make a game. Or if they added all that in after because they were like, this is going to be so cool.
Because my problem with this, and I want it to be successful, and I want the team to go on to make other things, because that game is so goddamn pretty.
Yeah,
it's one of the best looking
gorgeous.
games like I've ever seen.
And the tech is awesome.
The tech is insane. But the
It's-
game sucks.
It's so bad. It's as
It
bad
sho-
as the tech is good.
It shows you that graphics don't make a game.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've seen a game that gorgeous looking.
No.
And it is awful.
Has a game failed this badly?
Yeah, oh yeah. This didn't.
Well, I was gonna say in like the past, I can't think of anything in like 4 or 5 years.
SimCity.
I guess, yeah. I forgot about SimCity.
That was way worse than this.
At least, I mean, yeah. At least SimCity told us what we weren't getting. Is the only.
Well, they told you what you weren't getting after you got it.
I mean, Drive Club still hasn't done that. So,
Yeah.
do you envision this company ever making another game after this?
I don't know. I hope so because I hope they're given a second chance and they take that second chance and do something really great. Because on the outside, this game, the tech involved in it, the studio should be making games, but they need to have their wrist slapped. They need to be told bad, and like they rub their nose in it, and they make them go do a good game.
Rub their nose in it.
Because the tech is amazing.
Yeah, tech's so
like
good.
these guys should get awards for this game if the gameplay didn't suck so bad. And if the servers actually worked. There's a lot of things wrong with it right now. I'm shitting on the gameplay a lot. I just wish...
It's all bad.
It's bad.
It's not. I shouldn't say it's bad, 'cause it's not explicitly bad. It's just boring. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's like a fake sim arcade racer.
Yeah.
I don't get what they were going for. But
It's rubbish.
God damn, it's pretty. So I don't think Drive Club can be saved, but I think maybe that team can be salvaged.
We'll see. I don't have a lot of faith in them after this.
Yeah. We're gonna break up all this sad news with some good news. I have a trailer. This is actually a really old trailer. This game was announced back in June. I just didn't know about it. And I've talked to a bunch of people and no one else knows about it. And I got to play it at
Are you sure it was announced in June? Are you sure they aren't just saying that?
Yeah.
They're just telling people it was announced in June?
I got to play it for a good solid 45 minutes to an hour at GameStop during the Black Ops Midnight. And so I wanted to show the trailer because I think the game is awesome. Here goes the trailer. You will find out the game in a minute. Boop. So that is Axiom Verge.
So this game was announced in 1994 for the Super Nintendo.
So
It's taken 20 years.
it says it's a love letter, basically to like Metroid, and I want to say it's less of a love letter and more a borderline plagiarism.
I was gonna say it's a reskin.
But this game is so fun. I could not put it down.
I mean, yeah, Metroid's fun.
And if you're a little social butterfly, head on over to any
flapping your social wings.
flapping your social wings, head to GameStop and play this demo. The demo, I didn't even finish the demo. I just like had to do other stuff while I was there. So I had to stop playing, and I played for about 45 minutes. So you can play a good chunk of game and get a feel for it and feel if you really like this game. I cannot wait for this title to come out. The music is insane. The boss fights are super fun. I got to do 2 bosses while I was there. If you've ever played Metroid or Castlevania, like Symphony of the Night, you're gonna feel right at home.
You're gonna feel deja vu.
The weapons are really dope. There's one weapon. So while I was playing, I was noticing, and I literally thought I was playing the Nintendo because
Shocking.
Because in the walls and stuff, textures would start doing that like glitching like squares that like Nintendo does.
God.
And I was just like, God, this game like is really like it's not set well like in the system, like it's like glitching out. That it's all intentionally there.
Yeah, blowing your cartridge.
And there's a weapon in the game that manipulates those broken textures. And like you saw it in the trailer, there was like this blue beam that made these pillars appear. That's where like broken textures are, and like the gun actually manipulates those, and it screws with enemies and stuff. It's really cool. I suggest everyone check out that game. I can't wait for it.
How much is it? Is that a full game or?
I don't know how much it is. I would assume
I'd pay like $15 for that.
I would assume it's going to be around the $15-$20 area.
Yeah, I
would go 20 on that because I'm.
It's just Metroid. I'll just play Metroid again. For $20, I'll just find Symphony of the Night.
Well, that's Castlevania. That's not even Metroid.
I mean, it's the same game. One is Metroid with vampires.
It looks dope, and I really wanted to talk about it, and I wanted more people to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll check it out.
Go to your local GameStop because it's on their demo kiosks right now, and you can play it forever.
If you like Metroid, you like Castlevania, you're gonna love it. So. Yeah. Sony screwed things up pretty hard this week. They got their shit together just in time, though. They just dropped patch 2.0.0. I don't know why they had 2 zeros in there. It's pretty telling when you're like, we know we're going to have another minor build, so get ready. It was not good. Users were complaining about the system not coming out of rest mode, a ton of just little like usage bugs, system being sluggish, games like locking when you tried to load them.
Yeah, I was scared to play this weekend.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But today, Sony knew that if they didn't get their act together before FrameLoss, that we would dissect them and eviscerate them. So they got their act together, put out fix and patch 2.0.1. Seems to have solved all the rest issues. No other big issues have been reported since then.
Yep, and the whole update, the patch notes simply read, "System software stability during use of some features has been improved." And it's a 200 plus megabyte of just fixes, which I'm glad. Like that's good. I really like Sony's really on top of fixing things. Like this happened Friday, and
by Monday.
Yeah.
Well, they had it fixed.
Well, no, the patch was today.
Oh, I thought it was yesterday. I thought I was reading about it being fixed yesterday.
Well,
either way.
Yesterday was Tuesday, also not Monday.
Oh. Okay, yeah, they had it fixed Tuesday. My bad.
But yeah, so that's really quick. I was worried because I was just like, I don't want to play my PS4. That's why I played WoW a lot of this weekend, because I was really worried about booting it up and having the rest mode brick my system.
I don't want to play my PS4. Also, there's bugs on the PS4.
Yeah. But they fixed it, so good job, Sony. We like when people fix things.
Thumbs up. Plus 1 points. You got another trailer, right?
We got another trailer. Not our last trailer, but it's coming up. This trailer is called Summer Camp. From horror movie legend Tom Savini from Night of the Living Dead fame. And what was that other movie he was in? He was in Grindhouse. He did some stuff in that. And the developer Gun Media comes this tribute to 80s slasher flicks. Players will take control of a teen counselor and attempt to escape the masked killer. This is coming out for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Let's take a look at Summer Camp.
Forest green, quiet, tranquil, a nice place to camp. But when the sun goes down, something stalks the forest. On a warm June night in 1984, a group of teen counselors are about to have the night of their lives. No one is safe. No one will survive. Because at summer camp, your sleeping bag will be your body bag.
So that's summer camp. The reason I wanted to show this trailer, I have two reasons. One, I hope all that footage is actually like in-game. Not like in-game like you playing it, but in-game cutscenes. We talk about it all the time on FrameLoss. I love when video games have cheesy, awful live action cutscenes. It just makes me excited inside, and I wish all games had them. The other reason was for the line...
Whoa. We. I think "we" is a strong word there.
The other reason I showed this trailer was because I could not handle the line, "Your sleeping bag will become your body bag."
Oh, yeah, that whole trailer was perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy this game, and I want to buy it because of that trailer alone.
I will buy this game.
I'm super into the fact that not only did they get Tom Savini, who's worked on a bunch of films, the composer, Henry Manfredini, he did the music for like Friday the 13th and The Hills Have Eyes and like all these old horror movies. So having him work on it is yet another reason that this game will have that cheesy 80s, 90s horror movie feel to it. Yep. I shouldn't even say cheesy because it's not like it's cheesy. It's just old.
Yeah. I hope that there's more footage like that in the game. The
tracking lines.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Love it. Speaking of things from the 80s, we got all kinds of decades here on FrameLoss.
I specifically gave From CJ this news article because I knew he would hate it.
This is miserable. So earlier this year, you know how everyone went and dug up all the Atari landfill trash that people didn't know existed, and for some reason didn't believe that it was there?
Oh, I remember.
Well, they dug it up. They found all kinds of trash. You know what they're doing with it now?
What are they doing with it?
They're selling them on eBay. So you can get Missile Command for, $100, $200 for a trash Atari game, or hold the phone.
Whoa, slow down. Missile Command was not a bad game.
No. I'm not saying the game was trash. I mean that specific cartridge.
Okay, I thought you said a trash Atari game.
Well, like, it is a trash Atari game.
I also want to point out that these are as is. Most of them are just broken,
they're just
smushed cartridges.
It's a trash Atari. It's trash. It's rubbish.
Yeah, rubbish.
So, grab those credit cards, because I have a deal for you. If you want a copy of E.T., you can get that right now on eBay for the low price of $500.
God damn.
Simply $500 US will get you a mythical trash ET. We have an overabundance of garbage ET titles due to a stocking error, and we are passing the savings on to you.
Yeah, when I read this today, I was just like, that's funny. Someone's selling it. There's hundreds of auctions on there. And
people are going to buy the crap out of them.
And they all have bids.
Yeah,
I didn't see a single one for ET under $200.
Yeah,
with like at least 15 bids on them, and the ones that were getting close to selling were all at around 500 or plus.
Let me see, time ending soonest. I'm there right now, just looking at it.
Give us an update.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I think I got to type Atari. There's like Game Boy Color and PlayStation.
Yeah, give us an update on it.
I don't see any for Too High. I feel like we reported junk. I feel like we reported garbage. I don't know what to search for, though. Because people are selling E.T. That's not...
No.
It's the E.T. trash games that are... I'll keep looking. I'll give you guys an update when I find them.
Hold on. I know where it is.
It's probably not on eBay. I bet we lied.
No, it is on eBay.
Here we go. Engadget.
Head over to this eBay page. Okay, how do I search? Ending soonest.
I got this.
Asteroids, 3 bids, $64. Ends in 7 days.
The lowest priced item is $50. Let's just put that out there.
Warlords, $50.
E.T. I got E.T. $610, $520, $510, $500, $400, $355, $310, $305. So now we're getting into the reasonable. But let me also say these are in various states of condition. So if you want the $270 one, it's trash. It's burnt.
The lowest ET one I see is $270.
Well, you can also get them without the case like this $150 cartridge that looks like someone put a
Oh,
slug through
no,
it.
yeah, I see that, yep.
So if you are in the
Dude,
market for garbage,
This one that looks like mint, I'm going to show this on screen, actually. These people need to see this.
I'm putting the link in the chat.
This is important.
If you are in the market for garbage, this is the page to go to.
Oh, man.
I don't get it. I want to interview every person that's buying these and be like, why? Explain to me what you're doing with these.
This right here, this like stepped on ET cartridge, $270. Where's the... Oh, no, my bad. $242. Okay, so that one's worth it. These ones that just... Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is jank.
So dumb. This is the dumbest.
If these were like $5, I would buy one.
Yeah, I mean, if they were reasonable about the fact that it's trash, I'd buy one as a joke.
Dude, it's got a stamp of authenticity, though. So
oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm done talking about this. I'm gonna get so mad. I'm gonna pop.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. So go head on over to eBay and buy some
God
ET.
damn it.
So we're running out of time. Let's run our last trailer. Halo comes out next week. Here is the Halo launch trailer.
Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity, whatever the cost.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Untouchable. Gain the lead. Extermination.
So that's Halo. I'm not the biggest Halo fan in the world, but if that trailer doesn't get you hype, I don't know what'll get you hype. I will say this about Bungie. They used to be masters of the soundstage, and they would deliver top-notch audio. And just the audio in that trailer, the little, like, hits on everything, it just gets you amped.
I'm super excited about I'm super excited about this pre-order bonus. I can't wait to have one. So if you pre-order the Halo Master Chief Collection at GameStop, not only do you get access to the Halo 5 Guardians beta that everyone's clamoring for, you get unlimited ammo and grenades. Yay! That's the worst pre-order bonus I've ever heard of.
I want to just call out Biohazard real quick. The series that changed gaming forever. What a load of BS. As much as I hate Halo, console shooters, and I know he's already going to hate that sentence, console shooters wouldn't be where they are today if it wasn't for Halo.
You mean in the garbage? Ooh, sick burn.
See, I like...
Bungie, don't hate us. I love Halo.
I'm a Quake player, but I love console shooters for some reason. But they would not be where they are today if it wasn't for that game. That game, Halo changed the game for... Halo changed...
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, yeah, that changed a lot. GoldenEye was... In the grand scheme of things, GoldenEye did nothing.
GoldenEye was really...
GoldenEye was a fun... GoldenEye is the Mario Party of shooters.
Whoa.
There, I said it.
Whoa.
People give that game so much credit. That game had the worst controls.
No.
It was... No. It was so fun to play. The game was awesome to play when I was a kid. But looking back on it, I would never want those controls ever again in any FPS.
No, you're done. You're finished. I will not stand for this on FrameLoss.
If you could play Call of Duty with an N64 controller, you're telling me you would rather use that than a normal controller?
I don't care. If that was the control scheme, I would. It was not a bad control.
I would shatter that controller. Yes, it was.
No, it worked.
That controller sucks.
I have a thing about the N64 controller I'm going to rant about for 1 second before we move on, because I'm tired of it. Yes, it was a poorly designed controller visually.
Not visually, functionality. That stick in the center broke on more controllers than
if you were playing Mario Party like a jackass, it did.
That controller sucks.
Then yeah, it definitely broke. Every company that made games for that knows you don't have 3 hands. They made it either with the full gamepad or the side gamepad. That's it.
That controller sucks.
No.
And it should feel bad.
I'm tired of it.
Speaking of Halo, we'll wrap things up with more Halo news. This I actually thought was really cool. Halo spawns its own esports league. I don't like Halo. I don't plan on playing Halo competitively. But I love when companies show an effort and support the esports scene. The Halo Championship Series, or HCS, was born of 343 Industries. Their desire to curate a quality esports experience for pro players, enthusiasts, and spectators by creating a single sanctioning body for Halo, Xbox.
A single sanctioning body.
Yeah, a single sanctioning body for Halo. Designed to foster the best environment and platform for competitive multiplayer, the HCS will showcase, sponsor, and support existing tournament organizers in the growing landscape of esports today. I don't know where this will go. MLG used to have Halo. I don't know if MLG would pick it back up. MLG was founded basically on Halo. That's why MLG existed, because they wanted a place to play Halo. So it would make sense if it went back to that, but this seems like it's not doing that. We'll see in the weeks to come. Actually, November 9th, we'll see. The first season of the Halo Championship Series will begin in November, which is now.
I couldn't be less.
If the production's good, I'll watch it. If they have good spectating, I'll watch the shit out of this.
Halo
I won't play it. Halo is floaty as hell.
Just watching it is not that interesting.
Yeah.
It's too fast and too floaty to watch, really.
So it begins in November, and we will see teams of 4 battling both online and LAN events. The winners of these events will earn Halo Championship Series points, similar to the WCS, the Blizzard tournament. And those teams and the points will be invited back to compete in the finals in March. So it's not that long of a tournament.
I like that that's what they compare it to. Not like any other real, not real sport, but
No, they didn't compare it to that. I compared it to that.
Oh, okay, all right.
They didn't compare it to that.
There's tons of big popular sports that use points, but they're going with the WCS.
Yeah, no, I compared it to that because it's another esport that does that. But the WCS is a year-long event. It's a long tournament. Final details on what those teams will be competing for are still being nailed down, but oversized checks and equally oversized promotional T-shirts are a solid bet. It was announced that it's a $50,000 prize purse, so that's pretty good. More details on the Halo...
That's just at the launch event. That's the launch tournament.
Oh, that's just the launch tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, so more details on the Championship Series will be available on November 9th, when 32 of the world's top players will battle for a share... Yeah, you're right. For a share of $50,000 purse in the Halo Master Chief Collection launch invitational tournament.
So who knows? Who knows how much money they're going to give away?
The tournament begins on November 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can watch the whole thing on the official Halo Twitch channel. Don't watch that, though, because the finals for the WCS will be going on at the same time, and those are far more important because it's Bomber versus MMA.
Far less interesting.
Bomber versus MMA, it's all I care about in the world right now. I cannot wait for those games. I wish we had more time to talk about it, but the show is over.
What game should everyone be playing?
I've been delaying that because I don't know.
You're son of a bitch.
I know. I had all this time to come up with a game for people.
Show.
I know I had to show. I was looking at games. I'm trying to do my
the game
job.
everyone should play is Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire for the N64.
What? No.
Yep, that's it.
God,
I said
you
it.
ruined it.
I said the game that everyone should play.
Why should they play it?
The controls for that game are immaculate. They're unbelievably good. No game has had controls that smooth ever.
Except for Wii Sports.
Well, yeah. I mean, Wii Sports is untouched.
Yeah. Guys, it's 9 o'clock. That's our show.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching. Next week we'll have a review of Sunset Overdrive. What else are we doing next week? We're gonna have a lot of WoW talk next week because WoW launches
next week. We're gonna have we're not gonna have that much WoW talk. That comes out Thursday.
No, but I had stuff that I saved from this show for next week.
Well, we're gonna spend a lot of time talking about Halo.
Oh yeah, because Halo comes out the 11th, so we're gonna have Halo to talk about. Sunset Overdrive review with a new review format. I'm not gonna give it away now. I'm gonna let you sit in suspense for how we're doing reviews now. But that's gonna be next week.
Next week is gonna be jam packed.
Yeah, with new stuff. That's our email is on the screen. Guys, please follow and subscribe. Tell your friends. Do all that fun stuff. We're here for you guys, but we want to be here for more of you guys. We want you guys to grow as people.
Yeah, we love you, and we want to love more of you.
Yeah. Yep.
At once.
Guys, we're here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys. Good night. Good game.
You know what? I click the outro, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, shocker.
And I hate the outro with an unbright... You know what? I'm going to test something right now. Do I have... I have an empty window. Okay, I'm going to have an empty window, and I'm going to put the outro in it. And it's going to play fine, and I'm going to be happy. Yeah, see, it works fine. Thank you guys for watching. We're out. Enjoy our outro that's currently working.